I spoke with Hampshire College President Jonathan Lash, who told me he stands for and supports everything veterans do for this country, but decided to temporarily remove the main American flag on the Hampshire College campus to allow all students the opportunity to have an honest and open dialogue. Ben Williamson, PETA's international media director, says circuses deprive animals of everything that comes naturally to them. Doctors recommend punching in your debit credit PIN number with your knuckles instead of your fingertips. That way, if you touch your face, you'll avoid spreading germs to your eyes and your mouth. After the note was found in the JCC's wellness wing late Friday afternoon, JCC staff members immediately called the police. Wet leaves can cause your tires to lose contact with road surface, making it just as dangerous as ice and snow. Twitter says in the coming days, they'll be releasing a new tool that allows users to filter out keywords, phrases, and entire conversations. This is the 30th Brightside Toy Motorcycle Run and is one of the oldest motorcycle runs in Western Massachusetts. A new law called the PATH Act is designated to crack down on identity theft and fraud, and it may delay some tax refunds. Tonight, Bay State Medical Center announced up to 1,800 patients who had open heart surgery may be at risk for a dangerous infection. One of his top priorities as sheriff is to strengthen the work being done at the Hampshire County House of Corrections. Pioneer Valley Planning Commission told 22 News they are continuously working to improve the safety of all roadways and streets in the Pioneer Valley. The American Lung Association is encouraging everyone who lives in Massachusetts to test your home for radon. January is National Blood Volunteer Donor Month, and the American Red Cross has partnered with Dunkin' Donuts, so anyone who donates blood will receive a $5 gift card. It all started when some Hampshire College students lowered the American flag on their campus to half-staff because they were upset over the results of the presidential election. The following night, the flag was burned.
Our flag should be flown and not disrespected in such a manner by a state-funded college.
I spoke with Hampshire College President Jonathan Lash, who told me he stands for and supports everything veterans do for this country, but decided to temporarily remove the main American flag on the Hampshire College campus to allow all students the opportunity to have an honest and open dialogue.
After the election campaign, and the degree of racism and sexism and Islamophobia that played out in that campaign, feelings were just exacerbated.
Lash told 22 News the flag had to be removed because it was making it impossible for students to have a direct discussion. Mayor Sarno told 22 News he feels that decision was incredibly disrespectful.
You're allowed to protest, you're allowed to voice your opinion, but that is only allowed because of what our veterans have done and this flag. So be respectful. Fly the flag.
Lash told 22 News that flags have not been banned from campus, and students and faculty can and have been displaying them. In Amherst, Rachel Fazio, 22 News. Brightside, an organization that helps children with emotional disabilities, is making sure kids in need will have a present to open this holiday season.
The goal is to try and get as many toys donated for our families, the children who otherwise wouldn't have a Christmas, wouldn't have any gifts.
Every year, Brightside will ask the children that we serve what their wishes are for Christmas. From the toy run, we will then match the wishes of their children with the toys that are donated.
And every fall, the motorcycle community plays a key role in making sure the holidays are happy for kids all across the Commonwealth. Over 2,000 motorcyclists raised money and donated toys for this annual fundraiser.
We have the best biker community in Western Mass. These bikers come out for the kids every year, and it just keeps getting bigger and bigger.
On Sunday morning, these motorcyclists helped deliver thousands of presents to the Providence Behavioral Health Hospital, where they will be kept before they're delivered to children on Christmas morning. This is the 30th Brightside Toy Motorcycle Run and is one of the oldest motorcycle runs in Western Massachusetts. I spoke with many motorcyclists who told me they participate in this fundraiser every year.
I've been on this since the very first one. There was 18 of us.
Over the years, we've raised so much money and brought so many toys for these kids every year for Christmas. It's just fantastic.
Through monetary and toy donations, the toy run has raised over $20,000, all of which will help make a difference in the lives of more than 650 children. In Holyoke, Rachel Fazio, 22 News. 2 people shot in a small college town that doesn't normally see this kind of violence.
I thought Springfield was bad in Holyoke. I guess everywhere is, no matter where you go.
Amherst Police Sergeant Brian Johnson said a shooting happened just after midnight in the area of 266 East Hadley Road at the South Point Apartments. Many residents told 22 News they woke up and saw caution tape surrounding the building where they live, which they say is very unusual because this is typically a very safe and quiet complex.
We don't see this too much. This is, I would say for myself, 6 years that I've been in here, this would be the first one that I hear about it.
I just find this really shocking because, like we were talking about before, this seems like a very safe area.
Northwestern District Attorney spokeswoman Mary Carey told 22 News one man was shot dead and another hospitalized at UMass Medical Center in Worcester.
That kind of freaks me out a little bit. I don't hear too much about gun violence like in Amherst, so it's kind of freaky.
Police believe this was not a random act and that members of the public are not at risk. Several people who live in the apartment complex told 22 News this is an isolated incident and they are not worried for their safety.
I'm not worried. You know, I come here all the time, you know, visit my family. I hang around when I'm not at work. There's like nothing to really be scared of. This is a great neighborhood.
In Amherst, Rachel Fazio, 22 News.